South Park's 27 season zeroes in on President Donald Trump, making his second term the central force behind nearly every plotline and episode. The season premiere, Sermon on the Mount, slams Trump with blistering satire. It features surreal imagery, Trump in bed with Satan, humiliating jokes about his anatomy, digs at his legal battles including settlement over the Epstein list, and critical swipes at Paramount, South Park's own parent company amid its merger troubles. Following episodes continue this sharp focus. In Episode 2, Got a Nut, immigration enforcement under Trump's administration becomes a darkly comedic spotlight. The storyline includes Mr. Mackey joining ICE, outrageous raids, including in absurd places like heaven, and a grotesque caricature of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. She's shown repeatedly shooting puppies, referring to a real memoir passage, with plastic surgeons constantly fixing her appearance. Vice President J.D. Vance is also lampooned with lighter, but pointed, satire. Episode 3, titled Sycophancy, escalates the political commentary further. The Capitol is militarized with tanks and National Guard troops filling landmarks. Celebrity figures like Tim Cook appear offering golden trinkets to Trump, depicted with absurd reverence. The episode portrays a surreal merger of tech sycophancy and authoritarian aesthetics, landing Towley in a militarized D.C. for commentary. The overall storytelling approach relies on exaggerated caricatures without veering into moralizing or clapter comedy. The Guardian praises the creative direction for using harsh satire while avoiding approval-seeking tones. Trump is deployed as a recurring absurdist figure, like Saddam Hussein once was in earlier seasons, surrounded by cartoonish portrayals of his cabinet and cultural enablers. Fox News critiques this saturation of Trump-themed humor as repetitive and lacking freshness, citing Cartman's rebranding as a Charlie Kirk-like voice, Randy's over-reliance on ChatGPT post, immigration raid, and other characters' arcs grounded in absurd responses to Trump's actions. Trey Parker and Matt Stone clearly see something bigger at play. A show that thrives on theatrical provocation has found new momentum in lampooning Trump's presidency, corporate entanglements, and cultural absurdities. The timing is telling. Sermon on the Mount debuted just days after their $1.5 billion deal with Paramount, giving them both leverage and a target. The show's fearless satire has stirred backlash and attention. White House figures called it uninspired and irrelevant. Trump's administration bristled at the scene with Satan, and Noem labeled her depiction petty, before softening her tone and responding with memes. J.D. Vance and Charlie Kirk responded with humor, reinforcing that satire, even at its harshest, can elicit varied reactions. What makes this season stand out isn't just the political target, it's the intensity, relentlessness, and cultural context. The merger between Paramount and Skydance, the broader collapse of late-night satire, like Stephen Colbert, and the hyper-politicization of every media platform create a backdrop where South Park's satire feels not only daring but necessary. David Ellison, emerging as the new Paramount CEO, publicly defended the creators as equal opportunity offenders, underscoring the show's survival through strong business backing and creative freedom. By placing Trump at the center of its comedic universe, South Park confronts more than politics. It skewers spectacle, media absurdity, and corporate theater. The show's blistering tone, broad satire, and fearless targeting make the new season feel less like commentary and more like satire in its rawest, most unapologetic form.